Christmas dinner didn't end with yelling or chaos the way everyone expected it to. It ended with silence. Heavy, uncomfortable silence. The kind that sits in a room long after the arguments are gone. Tyler didn't speak again that night. My mom tried a few more sentences, but even she ran out of energy. My dad just stared at the table like it had betrayed him. And me? I left. No speech, no apology, no explanation, just the door closing behind me and the sound of my own footsteps on the porch. For the first time in my life, I didn't turn back to fix anything. The weeks after Christmas were strangely quiet. But that quiet didn't last, because when the mortgage finally stayed unpaid long enough, reality started doing what it always does. It moved forward. The bank followed procedure, not emotion, not family history, procedure. Notices turned into deadlines. Deadlines turned into action. And eventually, the house went up for sale. Tyler fought it at first. My parents tried to intervene, but there was nothing to fix anymore. Because there was no invisible safety net holding it up. For 12 years, I had been that net. Now I wasn't. And the fall was real. By spring, the house was sold. A young couple bought it. First home, first baby on the way, full of hope and loud dreams. Honestly, I liked that part. At least the place was going somewhere new, somewhere lighter. When the sale closed, my name was finally removed from the mortgage. Clean break. No strings, no lingering ties, just done. For the first time in over a decade, I wasn't responsible for a house that had never truly been mine emotionally, even if it was legally tied to me. Then came the phone call. It was my father. I hadn't heard his voice like that in a long time. Not angry, not demanding, just tired. He told me something I didn't expect, something I never saw coming. The truth was simple, but it hit hard. He had been pulling money from his retirement for years to keep Tyler afloat too. Loans, temporary help, hidden sacrifices, quiet damage, the same pattern, different source, same outcome. He admitted something else too. He said, almost quietly, "We thought you were the strong one, Natalie, so we never worried about you." That sentence stayed with me because it wasn't cruel. It was honest. And honesty sometimes hurts more than lies. After that, things shifted. Not dramatically, not in a movie-style reconciliation, just slowly, naturally. My parents downsized. Tyler moved into a rental and started rebuilding from scratch. No shortcuts this time. No rescue plan waiting in the background. Just life, as it actually is. And me? I didn't rush back into the role I had left behind. I didn't become the fixer again. I didn't return to the table as the solution. I stayed where I was, free. A few months later, I did something meaningful with the money I had left. I created a small scholarship fund for people becoming certified nursing assistants, people working hard jobs that rarely get recognized, just like I once did. I named it after the first person who ever taught me my worth, Patricia. At the first ceremony, she showed up in a wheelchair, smiling like she always did. She held my hand and said, "Now that's what I call family money done right." And for the first time in a long time, I laughed without any weight on my chest. Moral of the story: here's what I learned through all of it. Sometimes the role people give you in a family isn't love. It's responsibility disguised as loyalty. And once you spend long enough being the strong one, people stop asking if you're okay. Not because they don't care, but because they assume you'll always handle it. But strength was never meant to be exploitation. Love should never require silent sacrifice. And boundaries are not betrayal. They are clarity. The truth is simple. You can love your family deeply and still refuse to be the foundation they refuse to acknowledge. Because the moment you stop carrying everything alone, you finally find out who was actually standing with you and who was just leaning. And sometimes the most powerful ending isn't revenge. It's peace. It's stepping away. It's choosing yourself without apology. That's how I finally got my life back, and I never looked back again.